Hello all, this is Fernie with a little let's play of Sleeping Dogs. Yeah, this is my guy right here. If you've never played the game before, it's actually a freaking awesome, it's pretty much a mix between... It's not really a mix, I mean you can say it's pretty much GTA in Hong Kong, but, you know, it's so well made, like, story's awesome. The missions actually, they flow really well. You have a mixture between cop and kind of like street level gangster type missions and stuff like that. And yes, you do drive on the left hand side of the road in this game, which, not gonna lie, took a little bit of getting used to. But I mean, as you can see, the lighting on it is awesome. You have the only thing that was kind of iffy for me while playing the game was driving. Took a little bit of getting used to, but you have missions like these where it's you drug bust, and basically, like the thing said there, you hack the security camera. But to do so, you gotta go ahead and fight these thugs. So you're gonna see a little bit of my fighting action. Not so great because I'm still getting used to it, but the counter system works really well. It works just like Batman, the Arkham City games, the Arkham Asylum games, and works kind of the same way. You can, oh, and this is, yeah, you can pretty much throw them in dumpsters. If there's like boxes, you can throw them on the boxes, and it's really cool. Fighting just gets a little bit of taking used to. That right there's kind of like a little focus. You know, get enough people, hit them, kind of hit harder, and yeah. So you'll see me smash this guy on the floor. That's a nice bike. I should have took that bike. Yeah. Oh, snaps! Got hit. I just beat these guys up just because I could. I don't even know why I did it. I didn't really have to. Oh, I tipped the bike over. Alright, so this is the hacking the camera thing. Now, just to preface this, I didn't even read what it told me to do. So I was just inputting numbers, guessing, and stuff like that. So basically what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to guess some numbers, and you're like hack the camera. I wasn't paying attention to where it said invalid placement, invalid digit, so it took me a couple tries. I was just inputting random numbers here. So there you go, they reset the password, so you go again. I finally did end up eventually getting it after a couple tries. But yeah, see, this is basically almost just like a side mission type thing. They have a whole bunch of these in the world, and you just go through them. Stuff like this. There's actually, like, this mission specifically has things later on in the mission that deal with this. So it's kind of like a multi-layered quest type thing, but it's pretty cool. Still hacking this little thing, man. I find it funny that no one's passing by and just going, oh, I wonder what that guy's doing, just randomly pressing numbers and, you know, shades and chains and black clothing. So I finally figured it out here, and I got it. So that's that. Yeah, so if I really wanted to, I can go to my apartment right now and use the surveillance system that I just hacked there. Yeah, and by the way, I love this car. It just sounds so awesome. And cool thing about this game too is, you know, depending on the platform you'll see on the lower right hand side here, it'll tell you, oh hey, you have if you do this certain thing, if you don't have any damage, if you have a clean drive, it'll bump it up to your friends and it'll tell you, hey, you just got a new record and stuff like that. And I'm going over here to check out the shiny thing. And you'll see these shrines around the different areas on the map. This one, if you get, you know, a certain amount of them, you will get increased health. And they have different ones that, you know, give you different boosts and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And right here you'll see the second part of the mission. So right now I have access to that camera that I hacked. So if you see here, these are different cameras that you can also hack, but this is the one that I just did. And as you can see in a little bit here, that's the supplier, but you also have to make sure that you wait a little bit, because later on, you know, during, let's say something like this, you're not gonna know. So obviously it was him, he's carrying the briefcase, I figure it's him, he just bitch slapped someone with it. Here come the cops, and they grab him and they bust him. The other cop is just standing there like, oh, what's going on? So that's the mission.
We got them! We got them!
These are just kind of like cop reports that you have on different people that you get, you know, throughout the game. Kind of has a GTA 4 type thing where you have the phone and you can contact people, call people, text people, and it's pretty cool.
I'm thinking we bag them both at once.
I agree.
Now, if I'm gonna get close to him, I'm gonna need a good disguise. Can you have your people send something over?
All right. Keep me informed.
Got it.
So yeah, you get score. Right now I'm gonna level up in my cop score. So that, because it was a cop mission. So you have your own tree for cops. Now you can either do Slim Jim, which lets you break into cars a little bit easier and stuff like that, and then the fastest arm. I figured it's probably better to just get the fastest arm because guns in this game are not prevalent. You get your gun way later on into the game, and even then it's not really useful. Like, it's almost better if you just use your fists. But there are different people in the game who have knives and stuff like that, and they do a ton of damage. And look at this hot mama.
Excuse me, do you speak English?
Of course I do, boo.
Well, enough to get by anyways. You?
Yeah, Wait, what do you mean? Oh.
So it's a joke. It's a joke,
yeah,
girl. It's
yeah,
a joke.
I speak English.
I kind of guessed. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for this place, Old Temple Academy. I thought it was around here. It's supposed to be a kung fu school, but I'm totally lost.
I'll bring you where you need to go.
Yeah, I think I know where it is. I mean, it's not too far. I can give you a
Look
ride.
at that.
I mean, it'll be easier than explaining where it is.
Such a pimp.
Okay, yeah, that'd be really great.
Yeah, of course. She just goes
My
out
name's
with
Amanda,
random, you know,
by the
random
way.
countrymen
Or Amy.
around,
Either one is fine.
Oh, nice to meet
wearing
you.
a little mid-drift.
I'm Way.
You're not out of place in Hong Kong at all, girl. Hi, get the motorcycle here.
There you go.
So what brings you to Hong
The sounds
Kong?
in the game are awesome too, like
Thinking of
the way the
becoming
guns,
No,
the cars and
no,
everything
I
sound,
just
and
finished college.
it's
and I'm
just
doing a bit
it's
of
just
travel.
really cool, especially
You know,
while you're
figuring
driving
out
and
what to
stuff.
do
You
with
hear
my
sounds
life,
that
sort of thing.
you don't
How's that
normally
going?
expect to hear.
Well, I've only been traveling for a few weeks, so no real progress on the life front yet. But I'm
So this is the Bam Bam Club.
back home. I saw a restaurant that looked a little bit like this.
Don't let the locals hear you say that.
But I'm checking
Funniness.
out Hong Kong for now. What about you? You got it all figured out?
I wouldn't say that.
This is really early on too. This is like
I'm working on clearing up.
45 minutes into the
Once that's
game.
dealt with, I'll get on to figuring out.
Not really a lot of missions
Oh,
done.
yeah? You got any
So you meet her pretty
Well, the trick
quickly.
to Hong Kong is learning to live by ancient
Yeah.
Chinese wisdom. Look both ways before crossing the street. Always buckle your seatbelt, and only apply makeup at red lights. Don't text and drive. You know, that kind of thing.
words to live? Wow. This is a pretty cool place for a kung fu school.
Unfortunately, the school isn't in the temple. Well, not that temple, anyway.
Didn't they use this temple as a backdrop for, what was it, Fists of Carnage?
No, it was used in the Grandfathers of the Shaolin Fist.
On to the
Words
next
to live
one. This mission is pretty much just like a tour of Hong Kong, showing this girl around. Oh, look at that. Fancy schmancy motorcycle driving. I'll tell you, in a game like this, motorcycle driving is hard.
Isn't this school supposed to be in a temple?
This mission's pretty cool. Gives you a little bit of history and you see in a second, but it kind of gives you a little tutorial on the fighting style and how to fight properly in the game.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to sign up for some kung fu classes. I read about your school in my guidebook.
Your guidebook.
Yeah, it said you teach a style with a long lineage, but in spite of all that, it's still considered very effective.
You want to take classes, okay. And you? Did you also read about this place in some book?
Look at me looking all stylish.
Wait.
I know you.
Yes, Sifu Kwok. I used to be your student. I'm Wei Shen.
Yes. The one who went to America. So you brought this girl back with you.
Yeah, dude.
Your skill level with girls, very good. Now time to assess your skill level.
Oh, that's good
Kung
too.
Fu.
Alright, here it goes. I didn't even know about locking on when I was doing this. I was like, oh snap. Basically, you lock on, you do different, left, right, back, hits them and stuff, so. The basics! Alright, watch this. These guys are about to get
I see time
about to get snapped up. Look at ooh. Go back down.
Apparently it's rusted your
Poor guy.
concentration too.
Alright. Look at them trying to gang up on me. Oh, you got smacked.
All men lose sometimes, but not
Yeah, my fighting is not so great. See right there, you press Y, counters them. Pretty much Arkham Asylum, just... You can chain combos a lot better, I think, in this game. I just broke his leg. He's done. Oh, and he gets up? What? Did not even notice. Look at this. Oh, you got smacked.
Just because you were once good doesn't mean you are now.
You guys got served.
I try to steer them in the right direction, especially the younger ones. But they all want to be Song Yi. Now I just train them in the ways of my art. Try to teach them compassion and discretion, and pray for the best.
Sifu, I don't think there's much more you can do. Oh, Jade Rat. The Song Dynasty, right?
Very good.
The Song Dynasty? That's like 1,000 years old or something. That's real?
Part of a set of 12. One for each animal of the Chinese calendar.
Sifu, you used to have the whole set. What happened to the others?
Stolen by a former
What?
student, corrupted by the Triads.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Sifu.
So was I. This collection meant a lot to me. But sometimes you just have to let things go.
No, not me. I'ma find him.
I should close up. It was good to see you again, Wei. And your lovely fiancé.
First day and we already
Okay,
married? Moving
that
a
was
little too
fun.
fast.
What do you want to do now?
I need to get home.
She got a
but,
fatty, though.
I will definitely call you later.
That's a wrap. Alright, and that's done. So we're gonna move on to the next stuff. Basically, you can call her on and all that, but we'll see you in the next video.
Love clothes.